If there's anything we can point out about Hollywood, it's the fact that the hypocrisy runs so deep. It is embedded in their blood. We have to talk about something today. And what we were talking about is Billie Eilish. I don't even know if she's relevant anymore. I have no clue if anyone listens to her music. I don't think I've heard a single song about from her except for that one. And I want to say Maps, but that's not what it was. But it was just Royals. That was the one. That was the one that had no musical instruments in there. I don't even know if she's still relevant, but she has shit tons of money and thinks that she now has the pedestal to tell other people how to spend their money. It's great. It's a beautiful thing to see. If you guys like anything that you see here on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. And let's go into this because we're going to laugh quite a bit whenever it comes to everything that has to come up. Billie Eilish blasts Elon Musk of all people in profanity-laced Instagram rant. Billionaire responds. So Elon Musk does actually have a response to her. Just off the bat, okay, she looks like a ghoul. You know, one of the ones that was left out of the HBO, one of the ones that was left out of the Harry Potter movie series. Maybe they'll actually have a ghoul in the HBO Max series. I don't know what's going on with her head. She almost looks like she's been just heavily sedated her entire life. But outside of making just small topical jokes about that, if we could just pick apart this title for 1 second. Billie Eilish is a multi-millionaire. Now you have someone who is a billionaire, and it's just like punching up while the other punches down. I don't understand why, the class warfare just completely baffles me. I understand why they think to do it because they think that they are virtue signaling for some things, but why would you not give up your own money if it's that big? If that's big a deal, and you need that much money to survive, you do realize that the average household subsides the household, not the individual person, on around $60,000 a year. A year, not just a month. And sometimes for some of these people, a week. Pop star Billie Eilish recently used an Instagram story to go to a profanity strewn, however you want to say that, rant against Elon Musk. As Musk is trillionaire status, the world's first, many individuals like Eilish have criticized him for how he is or isn't using his wealth. This is a Hassan Piker take at this point. Yeah, I could show off my fucking Lamborghini and my multiple mansions and all this other kind of stuff. But you know what we really should do? The government should control everything. They should take the money away. They should tax the rich more. You are considered rich, bitch. Before directing a colorful string of adjectives at Musk, Eilish linked her story to an Instagram post from the activist group My Voice. Okay. He could have solved world hunger, but instead he promoted fascism. I don't think they understand what the word fascism means. And that is complete and utter moving the goalpost. He could have solved world hunger. You do realize that that's not exactly how that works as well, because there are a ton of fat fucking poor people in America. How did they get fat? Because the fattiest foods and the things that the USDA has been putting in our food, and this is going to go down conspiracy theory territory. The things that they've been putting in our food, the GMOs and all that stuff, keep people fat for a lower cost. There is so much. Oh my gosh, this is like an hour-long conversation. If we actually wanted to break this apart, it actually might end up being 2 to 4 hours. It reads like a Miss America speech beginning with "End world hunger." Why is she not putting into that? Why is she not living in a respectable, let's just say $100,000 house? Well, she's by herself, so she doesn't need much, does she? A 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Why does she not live in something like that with a modest amount of property? No, instead, she's got millions of dollars and wants to tell people who make more than her because they're more popular than her, because they're more successful than her, how they should use their money when she doesn't use her money the exact same way. Other suggestions include cure disease, as if he's the world's smartest scientist, a medical professional. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Save endangered species, as if people aren't poaching those all the time, as if you could just police the world. If you have enough money, you can be God King of the world. Is Elon? They are literally treating Elon Musk like Xerxes the God King in this. Rebuild Gaza. Fuck that. I'm not even going to get into it. This is a over 2,000 year debacle that was prophesied in the Bible. And in maternity deaths. Mater- so are we going to talk about when you end maternity deaths, are we going to end up talking about ending abortion? Because that is a part of that discussion. I don't think you really mean to say that kind of thing. The photo carousel ends with what he does instead, and a picture of Musk holding out his arm in what critics online claim resembled a white nationalist salute. You mean like the one that what's his name? I want to call him Mark Skywalker. Mark Hamill did the other day when he was on when he was at a Comic-Con and where he was on a press conference and he was saying something else. And he did the exact same thing, because that's what you do when you throw your heart out to somebody, or it's like, or you try to do a salute. Any clip, any frame of a picture or a movement that you make can be taken out of context. Do I think Mark Hamill was doing that? Absolutely not. Do I think Elon Musk was doing that? No. He literally says, like, I throw my heart out to you guys. I throw my heart out to you, because he's speaking in front of a whole bunch of people, and he's basically gesturing towards all these people in this giant ass crowd. That's what people do whenever they feel overcome with just, what is the word for that? Humility. Humility, that people are backing him. He's trying to do the thing that he wants to do, and he's overcome with humility, and he's like, I can't hug you all at once, so I'm throwing my heart out to you. And then someone takes the wrong thing or the wrong gesture, supposedly. And the only reason why people take that gesture in the incorrect way is because of Adolf Hitler. You know, people were doing that for a long time. Get over your fucking selves. There is so much more, and that there is so much more, but I know that my video is going long. I'm going to leave this for the Monday stream. It's going to be an absolute banger, because I want to hear other people's comments whenever it comes to this. And we will talk live about this. Bitch, you are a millionaire. You do not have the moral authority to be like, because someone is more successful than me, I now can dictate. And it doesn't even matter if you're a millionaire. Just because you are an individual living on this planet, enjoying the freedoms of fucking America. America. Hell yeah. You cannot dictate what other people do with their success. That is not for you to decide. This is why we have the Constitution. This is why we have the Bill of Rights. I know I don't try to get political at all, but it is just the pot calling the kettle. African American, exactly, whenever it comes to this kind of stuff. Fuck you, bitch. Let him do whatever he wants to do. If he commits a crime, we will hold him accountable, as with everybody in the world. But if you got to be successful and you earn that money, you deserve that money. You can use it however the fuck you want to. You should not tell other people exactly how they should use their money. This is going to be a huge topic on the Monday stream. If you guys have anything to say, leave it down in the comment section below. We love you. This is Malty from Mouth of Malty. And we'll see you on Monday. I hope y'all show up for Monday. I would love to hear everyone's chats and everyone in the comment section. Bye.